you look at their offense, they're highly explosive, have the ability to put up a lot of points. So, you know, we've got to be good on all fronts. You know, stop the run, control what we control, you know, and stay with our formula. You know, get after the quarterback and make it tough.
How do they use Barkley?
How do they not use Barkley? They split him out. They, you know, keep him in the backfield. They run the ball. They, you know, design picks for him. I mean, he's everywhere. And you can tell that they want to get him the ball in a lot of different ways, keep guys on defense on their heels, and maybe lose track of them. So we can't do that. You know, we got to contain him and rally to him.
There were some questions about Eli at his age, but when you see last week what he can do when he has time, does he still look a lot like the old Eli?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been, you know, Eli. You know, in my mind, he's always had the arm talent. He's always made the right decisions. Smart football player, understands the game really well. So, you know, we've obviously got to be on point going into this game.
How big is this game, Jordan, for the Philadelphia Eagles?
I think it's huge. I think it's huge. Just the position we're in, coming off a short week, you know, all things, you know, seem, you know, to be heading in a direction. We have to change that tide and make sure that we come out guns blazing. And I'm honestly not worried about this team. I think when our back's up against the wall, I think this team responds well all the time. And I'm excited to see the way we play.
It's a division game. I'm sure you guys know what the division looks like right now. Is that a talking point in here?
No, I don't think so. Primarily because of the situation we're in specifically, and where our focus is. I think our focus is on ourselves, not on the other team or the other division or the rest of the division. I think it's on us and how we gotta turn this team around and what we gotta do to do that.
Jordan, in analyzing the defense, Malcolm says the number one thing missing is lack of turnovers.
Yeah.
Any explanation for why those aren't coming, and do you feel like they will?
Yeah, I think they will. It's tough, you know. I think credit to you know, teams taking care of the ball, but we have to figure out ways to create opportunities for our offense and give them the ball back. You know, we got to punch at the ball, we got to strip at the ball, we got to continue to just go after that thing. You know, and then when we get the opportunity to make a play in the air, get an interception, we have to make it. So it's twofold.
Or Jim Schwartz was saying Fletcher Cox has really kind of stepped up his leadership, even pointing to him, kind of getting Jalen to move on to the next play during that game. Have you seen that assertiveness from him in the past? Is that good to see as kind of a teammate?
Yeah, I think Fletcher's always been a really good leader. You know, he may not necessarily say the most, but the way Fletch has always worked, the way Fletch has always approached the game, and, you know, his serious attitude that he brings, you know, really affects this locker room and the guys in this defense. So, you know, obviously I agree with you. He has, and Coach Schwartz, he's definitely become more vocal, and it definitely makes an impact for this defense. Everybody respects Fletcher, and you know, when he talks, people listen.
Fletcher just reworked his contract, as you know. Does that have anything to do with you, maybe, and with the situation?
I have no clue, man. I'm the wrong person to ask about that. Wrong person to ask about that one.
They have to free up some money.
Yeah, honestly, I have no clue.
In Jay Ajayi's case, to have that injury in a contract year, can you kind of put into words from a player's perspective what that feels like?
Yeah, that's hard. Jay's the type of guy that wants to be on the field. You know, whether it's contract year or not, he wants to be out there helping the team win. And I know he takes that personally and you know, takes a lot of pride in being out there and being available. So, you know, it's hard, man. I've been there so many times. You know, I understand the process, the things you have to battle through mentally, physically. You know, we gotta, as a team, gotta rally around him and keep him up. You know, we got some guys banged up. We gotta do that for everybody.